Captain Carter, the newest card in Marvel Snap. The newest season pass card in Marvel Snap for the month of April 2025. This is the What If season, so of course features Captain Carter. Now, this particular deck is just a day one deck, so it's subject to be better decks on the channel, maybe better, maybe worse, depending on your point of view on the channel, so definitely stay tuned for that. But this particular deck is called Captain... I spelled Captain wrong. This is going to go, it's going to be in the whole video as well. So I'm a little embarrassed that I spelled Captain wrong. Don't let that deter you. Okay, I was in a hurry. Okay? I know how to spell Captain. Anyway, moving on. I do want to note that since Sam Wilson is in here and Captain America in here, both Tim Wilson Cap and Cap are in here, I do want to point out that Captain Carter did not get the benefit from the whole shield at this time. Now, it's understandable from a flavor point of view. I understand why some people might be upset by that, but from a balancing the game point of view, I can understand why the devs wouldn't want that. Can you imagine Captain Carter with her ability to, this card adds power to your back row, gaining, this card adds, add this card's power to your back row. Can you imagine this card gaining power every turn, every other turn from the shield, and then just having like 5, 6, 7, even 8 in some cases, extra power just added to your back row cards? And it doesn't just take to your back row, it's to your back row cards. So in theory, she can just add a chill 3 power to each of your back row cards. So the 2 back row cards. So yeah, just imagine she would be adding 6 power just regularly, and then 12 power if she got to a 6 power. And yeah, you wouldn't want that. You probably wouldn't want that. So yeah, that's why that's there. But back to the deck. The deck featured both Goliath and Captain Carter. Don't worry, stay tuned to the channel. It will eventually get around to there being just Goliath or just Captain Carter. But both of these go in hand very well because of Goliath, which is the new season. The new season card for the Spotlight Cache this season. So yeah, that's actually pretty cool. His ability involves ongoing, which means he already has an additional 1 power just with Sam Wilson, Captain America, because the shield that comes out instantly is ongoing. So it's actually pretty crazy. Some might even say a little OP, but I'll leave that to you guys to decide. Of course, we had to go with Zombie Ant-Man because why wouldn't we? Am I right or am I right? But without further ado, hopefully you guys enjoy the gameplay. Okay, we have... Well, honestly, I have no clue what we have right now. So I'm just going to do the best I can. Okay, we got another Ravonna. I guess that's what we have now. Okay. Ravona times 2. Let me get that also means we could play this here and play this here, I guess. Yeah. Okay. The shield. And then Goliath. They Red Guardian, one of our Ravonas. I said one for a reason. That is because we're just going to play another one. Okay. Okay. Captain Shield, Ravona, Morbius. I think I want to play this here. Play this here. And then I guess play this here. Yeah, that seems fine. I think. Mr. Fantastic. Captain America. Okay, that is unfortunate because that means it discounts that from my hand, which is very unfortunate for me specifically. I will go ahead play this here and this here. For better or worse. Okay. Okay, let's see. Cosmo. Okay. Kansu gets rejected. Okay, we won because of Cosmo. We sniped their thing with Cosmo. Honestly, as soon as I played Cosmo there, I kind of regretted playing Cosmo there because I was like, they're just going to play both of their swarms there. The only reason we played Cosmo here, by the way, is because I was like, there's no way I'm going to fill up for Ant-Man because I'm going to put the shield over here. I mean, it's both Captain America and Captain America shield. I mean, you can't really pass that up, right? So this area would be full, so the only place I could put Cosmo is here. And I have priority, luckily, so yeah, but if they had got the Kansu off, Kansu would have, okay, Kansu still would have won it for them because their Kansu was, their Kansu was 8. So Kansu would have won for them if they had right to this location specifically. Because 8 and 8, 16, yeah. So it would have been a 50-50 if not for Cosmo making it a 100% chance of loss. So, yeah. On to the next one. That last game was more of a Cosmo win. Maybe this game we can get more of a Captain Carter win, if you will. Okay, I think we are going to put Rifona here. I'm curious what deck they are, honestly. I'm very curious what deck they are. Okay, we are going to play this here and play this here. I think that's a best bet, honestly. Okay, Cosmo here. Mystique to Mystique the Cosmo. There's a Dracula. Okay, but now if they want to discard anything, they have to do it on the Dracula lane, I guess. Yeah. Okay. Um. Hmm. Okay. Two. Not so two. Okay. Gambit destroyed the card that can't be destroyed. That's perfect. Very Gambit-like. Okay. Captain Carter. Hmm. Actually, thinking about it. Okay, let's see. Kansu. Going back to Modok, but the Modok is Cosmode. So, yeah. Okay. In theory, this will work. In practice, no clue. But in theory, this will work. Okay. But then that doubles that. Oh, we still won. We barely won, but we still won, which proves that they probably were not a bot. I don't know if bots have Kansu or not, but I don't think they were a bot. Because, I mean, okay, hear me out. They almost won. Okay, so if Gambit would have, well, I mean, ideally for them, Gambit would have destroyed the Cosmo or the Mystic Cosmo. Also, can I just say who in their right mind? Mystique a Cosmo? I do. I Mystique a Cosmo when the situation calls for it. I'll be honest, I was a bit worried. I Mystique Cosmoed the wrong location, but then it was confirmed for me that when they played the Dracula here. Now, the Gambit, they were forced to play here because it wouldn't go off anywhere else. Corbett Glaive. So basically, they were forced to stack the Dracula lane, whether they wanted to or not. Okay, so I am glad that actually Mr. Fantastic and Moonstone won it here. If I didn't have Moonstone, I would have just tied here, and I mean, I would have won tiebreaker, but yeah. Also, can I just say, so many people playing discard decks. Pretty crazy. On to the next one. It's and Captain Carter got to make an appearance in the last game just fine. So hopefully we get Sam Wilson, Captain America, because that would be awesome. Okay. Apparently that is not awesome because we didn't. Okay, so I can only guess that we lost that. Actually, not really sure that that hurts us that much now that I think about it. We are, okay, it's a bot. Okay, well, now that we know it's definitely a bot, we will play this here. And I like how that I act like that changes my decision at all. Okay, okay, it's definitely not a bot anymore. Okay, it was a bot up until I decided that it wasn't a bot. Okay, that's how that works. And I guess we could put Iron Man here. And just in case we draw Mystique, okay? Yeah, just in case we draw Mystique, I'm going to put Iron Man here. Oh, they also Iron Man. That's kind of embarrassing for me. Goliath here. And Moon Knight, I mean, not Moon Knight. And Moonstone here. Hopefully that would do something. Goliath and Moonstone. Okay. Wait. That was a very close game. I think it was a bot. Guys, let me know. Was it a bot or was it someone pretending to be a bot? Because here's the thing. Normal bots don't pay attention to location at all. But they made sure to play their most powerful card in Throne Room. Was it just a coincidence or were they trying to trick me? Because I know you guys are looking at the simple name and you guys are thinking 100% a bot. But the reality is that people like naming themselves simple names sometimes and pretending to be a bot. Because technically the Mystique, they played domino, which would have thrown anyone else off a little bit but me. Then they played the Mystique. And when they played the Mystique, that's when I started to say bot, right? So even I was thrown off. But then they started playing smart moves after that. I mean, they played the Psylocke, which was questionable, but they played Iron Man Sunspot. If they would have just actually floated some more, they would have won that location, but they wouldn't have been able to win this location. Actually, if they put 2 here, that would have been 4 more and brought them to 26, which still would have locked them. But who put the Psylocke in an Iron Man location? Now, I'm not entirely sure. I mean, they played a little bit like the bot in the beginning, but then they didn't. I think they were trying to trick me. Also, can I just say, I know that this deck is supposed to be, I'm sure you guessed that I'm going to end it after I say this, because this is just like a day one, beginning, whatever type, just to do some ideas. This is a day one deck, as it were. So, stay tuned to the channel for more. But what I want to finish off by saying is, even though this is supposed to be more of a Captain Carter deck, Goliath and Moonstone seem to be stealing the show. I mean, they have very good cards. They have very good cards. What's surprising more, I did not see as many ongoings as I thought, which is why Super Scroll is in here to be a little cheeky and steal the opponent's ongoings. That's Super Scroll's only purpose in here. So, yeah. Do with that as you will. I'm going to end it off here. Let me know what you guys think of the deck. Comment section below. And with that said, I will catch you guys in the future. Later.